Yes. Once again, let us come to this press to appreciate Kenya as a big country in East Africa. How is Kenya distinct? A person to tell you that Kenya is distinct, you must come from Kenya. We have walked all of Kenya, from Homa Bay, from east to west, north to south, southwest to northeast, and northwest to southeast, and east to west. And you know that Kenya, the equity passes in Kenya. For us to develop our nation, we are the one to develop our nation because we are the ones who knows where to develop Kenya. And we need to have developers who help politicians to develop our country, who are attached to, serious people are attached to. And when I am saying of developers, I am talking about the engineers, the architects, people who understand the dynamics of developing Kenya to reach the status of the world-class countries. Or do we need to remain standing in East and Central Africa? To remain in this status, we need to develop more of our Kibaki and Uhuru Kenyatta. He has the 4-plan agenda. How can we develop the 4-plan agenda that His Excellency the President, whom I respect so much, President Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, His Excellency? How can we use this 4-plan agenda to develop Kenya? We need great minds attached to politicians who can ensure resources are utilized properly to make sure that Kenya, our country, is going to develop, and that the issues of Kenya are addressed properly. And now when we're talking, we have the various textures. We have not done it better. Actually, well, by the way, Kenya, we are not developed. Yes, we are a third world developing. Why? It's because it is only our towns which are developed. Our towns, that is Nairobi, Nakuru, Mombasa, Kisumu, and various other small towns which are developing. That's Eldoret, yes, big towns, Kisii, Meru, Nyeri. But now go to interior. We have not done it better. Even if we have improved the electricity, we have not done it better. We need to do it more. In agriculture, what is limiting us from doing mega projects in irrigation? Not only for the government, but also for the non-government, the NGOs. Not only for the NGOs, but for those people, great minds of Kenya. And that's why I'm telling my fellow Kenyans, you have done it better, but not to our expect. Why? Many people are, for me, I've gone to all the counties of Kenya. There's no count I've not gone in Kenya. People are poor. The living standards of people are poor. Just people are trying. It does not mean when people now dress well now that they are people poor, even in those permanent houses. We have not done. We need to do it better. We need improved medical facilities, in education, in transport, in all spheres of life, so that Kenya we need even the interior service. We don't have developed roads here. Litter is everywhere. When we are traveling, for example, when you're traveling from Nakuru, you go to Kericho, Kisumu, there's dirt in the roads. We have not done it better. And that's why we have not reached the standards. Because we are thinking out of the box, but we are not implementing things. We are just talking about, we are making Kenya a developed country, we are introducing these factories, but we don't reach our expectation. For Kenya to be a developed country, we need dubious, innovative ideas read by Crave Jack Ma, the great son of Kenya. Kenya, my country. For those who developed during the era of Moi Kenyatta, those were the good times when the economy had not tolerated, and when you had cheap things in life. Our parents tell us that during that time they could eat with sense. since for those in Kenya understand. But what is happening in Kenya when we are having the unga price not 110, we are talking about 210, the unga at economy, is because the plans were there. What happened? That the economy is yes, the economy of the world may be deteriorating, but how is our government protecting its systems so that you cannot manipulate? And what's more, we need to protect our people. But people are not affording life. For me, I've gone to slums. I've walked in all the streets. I've seen how people are working. People are working, earning to eat, but we really need to do it better. For me, I'm an innovator, entrepreneur, counselor, guider, innovator, and teacher. Therefore, I'm also a learner. I'm learning new things. But the plans for my country, I'm seeing good plans for my country, then we must develop Kenya, and that very soon, that not one day, we should not start to say one day. Let us do it today. Let's avoid from saying that one day Kenya will be. No! Today, we have the potential of making Kenya a great country and move forth to stand alone. That's what are my plans. Think good plans for my country. How can we make Kenya the plans that are in place to improve Kenya and make it a great nation in East and Central Africa? Thank you for your time. Continue subscribing to our YouTube channel, the social media platforms, AFP Twitter, Instagram, BreakTalk, YouTube here. Continue to support. Bring your ideas in your comments here. How can we know that you are an engineer, you are a teacher, you are a freelancer? What are your ideas? Are you an innovator? You are an architect? What are you thinking of Kenya? Kenyans from abroad, my great friends. I also could like to live in Canada, Texas, Minneapolis, what? Canada? What have I said? Great France, China, German, those great developed countries. They now come in all day. Now you see, we need to have our country indeed. Hello, politicians. For me, I see there's a problem. If we are going to depend on politicians to develop our country, Kenya is not going to be developed. We will get 2030 tapita, 2060 tapita, 20, and start lagging behind. We don't need. But when we have all, if it's educational resources, we are educated. I think the minds we have enough. We can manufacture our own vehicles, airplanes. We can our own medical facilities if we decide today, minus importing. That's what I mean. That Kenya is my good country. We love Kenya. Now we are going to see Kenya a developed country. Thank you. Continue supporting this channel that we may lead the stars of the world. But not only just, let me tell you, I'm not just only talking here, but on the ground things must be done, not just only by talking here. Thank you for your time. Thank you. We'll continue to share. Bring your greets, and if you want to interview you, how we can make Kenya. What plans do you have for Kenya as an individual? Good plans for my country. What are you planning for Kenya? Of course, we have had investors in Kenya, which is good. The Chinese have come, but do you think that the Chinese have good plans for Kenya? Yes, to some extent, because few people have been employed. Yes, the Asians. What are you thinking? What are you thinking about our country that we can make Kenya a great country? Comment down there. We can move forward.